Have you ever tried some numbers in Excel but the result looks wrong? One of the common reasons is that the numbers are actually stored as text, and Excel is treating them like a word or text, and this can break formulas, calculations, sortings, and pivot table. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to identify numbers stored as text and also a few simple methods to convert them back to real numbers again. First, let's identify the problem, which is to identify the numbers stored as text. The first method is by looking at the cell. In Excel, by default, the numbers are aligned to the right and texts are aligned to the left. So when you see your numbers is aligned to the left, likely that it is stored as text. And another indication is to look at the green triangle at the top left of the cell. This is like a warning indication that the data is not right. Of course, you can't really rely on using eyes because formatting can be changed manually, and if you have a very huge data, you're not going to look at them one by one. What I've mentioned about formatting manually is that I can align all the numbers to the left, and this makes it very difficult to find the numbers stored as text. So the next method is by using functions in Excel. You can either use is text or is number. So let's take a look at the first function is text. So equals is text, and then select the cell, close parenthesis, and now if its text is true, that means it's a text. If it's false, then it's not a text. And you can also use is number, then select the cell, close parenthesis. If it's true, then it's a number. If it's false, then it's not a number. So this is pretty quick that you can check for the entire column. Right, so you can see some of the numbers stored as text, they do not have the green indicator or at the top left of the cell. So you have to be very careful about this. And the third method is to select the entire column, and then on your keyboard, press Ctrl G or F5, then click on Special, select Constant, and then make sure that only text or numbers is selected. So now I'm looking for text, then I just click on OK, and Excel quickly select all the numbers stored as text for me. So this is a quick way where you just want to check like whether there is numbers stored as text, then you can just use this third method. Alright, now we have already identified the numbers stored as text, and next let's take a look at how to convert them back to numbers again. So the first method is pretty straightforward. You can just select the cell with the green indicator at the top left of the cell, then click on the warning, then just click on convert to number. So this is pretty quickly, but if you have a very large data set, you're not going to do that one by one. So let's move to the second step. The second method is by using text to column. So first just select the entire column, then go to data, and then click on text to column. Alright, you do not need to click on anything, you just click on finish, and Excel quickly convert all the numbers, all the text back to numbers again. Basically, text to column forces Excel to reread all the values back to numbers again. Alright, and now let's take a look at the next method. The next method is by using 1. So basically, just type in equals and then select the cell, then multiply by 1. And now all of the numbers are convert back to numbers again, all of the text. And the next method is by using double minus. So just type in equals and then double minus, then select the cell. And now all of these cells, all of the data are converted back to numbers. And the next method is by using the function value. Equals value, then select the cell, close parenthesis, Then Excel quickly converts all of these numbers stored as text back to real numbers again. Basically, it depends on which methods that you prefer. And that's all for today's tutorial. Hopefully you learned something new today. And if you find this tutorial useful, make sure to like, follow, or subscribe me, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.